Funerals serve as a poignant step in acknowledging the reality of a death. The ceremonial gathering provides a structured way for you to confront the finality of a loved one's passing, engaging both your emotions and senses. As you participate in these rituals, the funeral becomes a point of departure on your journey through grief, establishing a shared space where you and others can begin to process your loss collectively. In addition to personal grief management, funerals also satisfy the human need for a ritualistic farewell. This formal act of saying goodbye honors the life and memory of the deceased, allowing you to reflect on the meaning they brought to your life and to others. Through eulogies, music, and communal support, funerals reinforce the connections that bind you to your community and provide a sense of continuity. While the concept of funerals varies across different cultures and traditions, the essence lies in the universally shared experience of death and loss. These ceremonies provide you with a socially acknowledged space to express your sorrow, celebrate the life of the person who has passed, and offer each other comfort during one of the most challenging times that you may face. You'll find that the way societies handle death reveals much about their values, beliefs, and social structures. Funerals have been a conduit for expressing grief and offering closure to the living, while also reflecting a society's understanding of life, death, and the hereafter. The roots of funeral practices stretch back to the very beginnings of civilization. From ancient tombs and the Egyptian practice of embalming to modern funeral homes, your view of this evolution reveals an ever-changing tapestry of rituals. Embalmment, for instance, is believed to preserve the deceased for an afterlife, a testament to the ancient Egyptians' belief in immortality. Burials have often indicated societal status or honored the life of the deceased. Nobility frequently received more elaborate burial rites and tombs. Through time, however, the impact of social changes, like the rise of religious and secular beliefs, has simplified or even sometimes complicated funeral practices to what you know today. Across the world, you'll notice that funerals vary considerably, often depending on cultural and religious traditions. In Hindu culture, cremation is common, symbolizing the release of the spirit. Some Buddhist traditions involve monks chanting to aid the transition of the soul. Western customs may include a ceremony with eulogies and the laying of flowers to honor the deceased. Symbols and significance. Rituals, symbols, and ceremonies at funerals, whether the quiet reflection of a Japanese Zen funeral or the elaborate processions of a New Orleans jazz funeral, serve not just to farewell the dead, but to navigate the emotional landscape of loss and the communal journey towards healing. By understanding the cultural and historical significance of funerals, you gain insight into not just how societies mourn, but how they live, value their members, and imprint meaning on life's final passage. Funerals serve critical functions in your grieving and healing process, providing you with a sense of community support and a structured space for mourning. When you experience a loss, a funeral acts as a poignant event marking the transition of your loved one. In this phase, grief counselors often underscore the importance of acknowledging your emotions. It's during funerals that you are given the space to confront the reality of loss, an essential step in your healing journey. Ceremonies can mirror a celebration of life, transforming your pain into a commemorative experience that honors the love and connection you shared. Mourning is not just an individual experience, it's a collective one. As part of a society, you need a network of support during times of grief. Funerals provide a venue where friends, family, and community members can express their emotional support, share stories of loss and love, and reaffirm the bonds that tie them together. This communal response to a death highlights the societal value placed on mourning together and reinforces the social connections vital for your emotional healing. Funeral ceremonies offer a structured way to honor the deceased and provide solace to the grieving. Your participation in a funeral service also allows you to experience a collective acknowledgement of loss. Typically, a funeral service includes several components. On eulogies, individuals deliver speeches that reflect on and celebrate the life of the deceased. 2 prayers or readings. Depending on the religious faith or preferences, prayers or secular readings may be included. 3. Music and songs. Chosen to resonate with the life of the departed, these elements add a personal touch to the ceremony. 4. Symbols, objects, or gestures, such as lighting candles or wearing certain colors, serve as poignant representations of the person's life and legacy. Commemorative acts during or after the funeral service help you and other guests express grief and start the healing process. Acts such as sharing stories or displaying photographs allow you to celebrate the unique life of your loved one. Sometimes separate from the funeral, A memorial service can be a less formal event for remembrance. A celebration of life ceremony focuses on rejoicing in the life lived rather than mourning the loss. Final acts may include the laying of flowers, the release of balloons, or other personalized gestures signifying a final farewell. In planning a funeral, personalization plays an essential role in honoring the deceased while providing a means for survivors to remember and express their love and respect. Your choice of elements to include in the service, such as the funeral program, can reflect the unique character and life story of your loved one. Personal eulogies and tributes give voice to the memories you hold dear. When you stand to deliver or listen to a eulogy, you partake in a moment of expression that is singularly focused on the deceased's life, character, and impact. By sharing stories and anecdotes, you help paint a vivid picture of the loved one's journey, encapsulating their essence in words that resonate with everyone present. A heartfelt reading can evoke the spirit of the individual, offering both laughter and peace as you navigate the complexities of saying goodbye. A celebration of life service often integrates music, cherished photography, and even tribute videos to keep the memories alive. Through these mediums, you and others gathered can glance back at the life well lived, holding on to the visual and auditory cues that bring your loved one's memory to the forefront. Such tributes can be simple or elaborate, but they all serve the purpose of memorializing the life that has passed in a tactile and engaging way, binding you to the past and each other. When preparing photography, music, or a tribute video, consider the following. Use a funeral photo display to include an array of pictures displaying key moments from the deceased's life. Choose melodies and songs that convey the essence of the departed or provide comfort to the bereaved. 3. Tribute video. Create a funeral slideshow using a PowerPoint template to help you put together a compilation of moments set to music that captures the journey of the deceased. By incorporating these elements, a funeral transcends into something more than a mere farewell. It becomes a powerful approach to ensure that those gone are tenderly remembered and honored.